Yeah, but it was not capturing the proper audio sources, so big rip. Someone talk.
So I'm assuming we only get your audio in it?
No, not even mine.
Oh. Not even yours.
Yeah, because there was a weird thing where it seemed to change the microphone and the desktop audio to a device that just does not exist and was a string of odd characters. So that's neat. I hope all of y'all are taking somewhat of notes.
No.
Dang it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't. It's okay. Anyway, so Olivia,
I'll make some after.
You still smell various nice things around you. You smell like what would smell like. I'm just gonna say an Italian restaurant nearby for lack of time or thinking about what that would actually be called here. You smell like an Italian restaurant. You smell what seems like a Greek restaurant, vaguely Greek, but not quite there. And then you smell seafood as well.
I guess for time's sake, I'll just go to the seafood one.
Okay.
Following my nose.
Okay. That's going to be like about a 10...
Runs into a wall.
If you're just walking, it'll be like 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to them for now. Okay, so how is the meal going, guys? Angel, have you served them their granny themed drinks?
I have.
Oh,
and
I see.
Could you tell me what it looks like?
It's green.
Oh, huh.
Oh, like a Granny Smith apple.
Yes.
Huh, okay.
Well,
yeah, I served them all their drinks, and I'm like, and your food will be coming right up, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. But now the others need to order their food.
Yeah, and do you guys want to order anything, or
the sad one goes like, I want tendies. Sorry, I'm mad and I shouldn't be taking it out on you. Sorry, man.
Wow, what a respectable man.
Sorry,
understanding
man.
his frustration.
I'm just going through some
tendies for you.
No, that's not. Give me a second. And he like looks at the menu.
I love you just continuing with the order. Just like, all right, yep, that's what he wants.
No, he doesn't want that, so he's got to look at the menu.
Yeah, I know, but Angel right now.
Does I like the idea that Angel just still is writing down tendies?
Mm-hmm. He has to put a line through it now, though. Anyway, the one sitting next to Layla says, give me a crab bucket.
Crab bucket? Coming right up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
And
the sad one's still mulling over the menu. The frustrated one.
Of all places.
The frustrated one is just like, He looks at the appetizers and he says, "Nah, I'm good."
Damn, I guess his favorite food on ship is hardtack.
And he sips his blue juice.
I'm going to say, how about I let you look over the menu a little longer, and I'll come right back after I put in their order.
Okay.
I'm going to take off and go put their orders in.
The sad one's still looking at the menu. Give me 1 second, I gotta look up something. Excuse me, sorry about that.
Bless.
Thank you.
You're always blessed.
Thank you. Okay. So the owner now goes up and knocks on Winspee's room. Since you don't talk, he enters, opening the door slowly to be sure that like.
I was starting to get up to open the door for him.
He's just opening it slowly because since you can't talk, he wants to be sure he's not like walking in on something weird.
No, how could you?
Yob yob.
You found my weird.
My weird. Don't tell anyone. I'll share it with you.
Oh shit. That was is limited edition.
He shows his weird to you in return and says, "We
I'm
will never
weird
speak
too.
of this." He goes, "I'm weird too," and he licks his lips and goes,
I feel like this could be a Marlon Webb find
It probably could.
if it was back in like 2013.
Yeah, it probably could. Anyway, so he says, "All right, we have a few people that have finished their food, so we're gonna start your training as a busboy. Come with me."
And I just like give him a little like snap finger gun, just like
that, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then as you bring him downstairs, the little Leshy's still sitting on top of your head. He's thinking
Good.
about talking for you since you don't talk, but he wants to see how this plays out if he doesn't.
What an asshole using his words now.
Well, no, he
only
is not,
considering it.
Well, the thing is, he knows that he's not going to be here the whole time you're working here, though. He was just getting you here to get you a job. So
why does he want me to work at a restaurant of all places? And it's made of wood.
Because it's made of wood. Because it'll at least be a better connection to nature than working.
You know what? You're right. It's not an abomination like those stone skyscrapers.
Yeah, it's not an abomination. There are none of those here, but it's not an abomination like those. I mean, there are like clay, like brick buildings here, but there's not.
No, that's actually perfectly fine because they're using the earth, not the life force of the planet.
Well, I mean, the thing is that these trees are fine, also.
I mean, honestly, it's not even a problem if it's lumber made from if it's like sustainably sourced.
It is. The Leshy
I have no way of knowing that.
No. With the Leshy community here, they would have made sure that that through their influence,
and this
the
is also
majority
a country
of places
that highly values the balance of nature as well.
It is in most places, but due to recent advances with agricultural technology, it's becoming less so. But this is a place that has not accepted a lot of those things under.
Oh, thank God we're in central instead of north.
Under the claim of tradition as well as providing jobs to people. So they have not accepted those new agricultural advances.
Delightful. They're the good ones.
Thank you.
Alright, busboy time.
Okay. So the owner leads you downstairs, brings you over to a table with no one. This table, thankfully, there's no one sitting at, so you don't have to interact with them. And he just has you bring the cart over, gather the plates and the silverware and the glasses, and bring them
simple enough
to the kitchen, to the cleaning station. He has you do that at a few tables, and then has you go back to the cleaning station.
Well, yeah, you don't want to just do it a table at a time. That's not efficient.
Well, yeah, naturally. Angel, I hear you typing. It's scaring me.
So
I'm gonna mute myself.
Fine.
No, don't.
You don't have to do that. I'm gonna hear you anyway.
Okay. So, Olivia, you have now made it all the way to the bar, or to Joe's Crab Shack. That's what I called it earlier.
Okay.
Okay. You smell seafood, and a man comes over to greet you. He says, "Hello, can I help you with anything?"
Hello. Where's the door?
Oh,
where's the door?
Right here, and he leads her to the door and helps her inside.
Thank you.
He sees her eyes and realizes, oh, she can't see, so he's trying to keep close watch over her, at the very least, until she sits down.
Sad he didn't give the threshold a good hearty slap.
And he's not a high schooler walking out of the gym lockers.
No, I said the threshold, not the top. I didn't label a specific part of the threshold. He just slaps the side of the inside of the door.
I'm so confused, then.
Alright, let's move on. That's not important.
Okay, so, would you like to sit down and order something?
Yes, please.
Okay, well, I apologize, we don't have many of the visually impaired that enter here, so I don't really have an accommodating menu. I apologize for that. But
okay.
I can tell you what we have, and you can order from there if you'd like.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, and he reads you some options ranging from crab, shrimp, various ocean fish, I should say. He doesn't have any like freshwater fish.
This man better have some tuna.
None that are really tropical either.
Hmm.
It's all more that you would get like off of a colder fish that you would get off of a colder coast, like maybe some cod or something.
Salmon.
Yeah, cod or salmon.
Okay, she's gonna choose something with salmon.
Okay. And then he also is figuring out if she asks if she would like some kind of drink. They have various fruit drinks. Nothing citrus in currently, as they have not received their shipments of citrus in order to make into drinks.
Quick question: is this
She's gonna choose just a water.
Okay. Then he runs that back to the kitchen. Comes back with water for her. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
All right.
She's gonna pull out a little journal that her mother gave her that has braille pages.
Okay, bless you. What was that sound?
I think that was a sneeze.
Yeah,
bless you.
Sneeze. Thank you.
Man, it just caught me off guard because I just like out of the blue.
Bless you.
I was trying not to laugh because I was like, what are you gonna do with the journal?
It has braille pages. Leave me alone.
You can't even write in braille.
Joke's on me.
You can use needles. Like with really flat ends, you can insert
press the things
on
into the
pages
to make the indents.
Yes.
I was about to make a joke about like calling it reverse braille, even though it's literally just the indent is the opposite, not the letter.
She pulls out a braille typewriter.
Pocket typewriter, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Full-sized one.
You know, even more impressive.
Okay, well. He goes back to the kitchen, gives them. You said that Olivia has said that she doesn't really need help with anything, so he's going to leave her. Just keep an eye on her to make sure that she's okay. That no one tries to do anything weird. And Layla, you see at your table, the Sadman Douglas is now looking over at a different table.
Layla will look to see what he's looking at.
She's right there,
You see a girl who you saw in the bakery earlier.
Leave her alone.
Come on, it's like it was fate. We came here, the crab shack. She's here now. Come on, man, let me shoot my shot.
At the crab shack?
It took you 15... You were there for 15 minutes getting shot down.
Okay, but maybe this time will be different.
It won't be. You're just harassing her at this point.
Okay, I get to ask once, okay? Please.
We're in the middle of a restaurant.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go over there and be like, hey, do you want to get food sometime?
I think I can already predict her answer.
Okay, let me ask. I don't care.
If I have to buy her meal for her, that's coming out of your pay.
She looks like she can afford a meal. Stop it.
She's just stroking her finger across the pages of her little journal.
Dude, I feel like she should be able to hear this.
Wait, what's she doing over there? No, it's kind of busy in here. It's not full, but there's a few people at tables around, chatting amongst themselves.
Now, how am I doing? Just pointing at people's empty dishes to see if they want them taken away.
The owner had you take care of the empty tables first, so you're still doing
first.
that. No, you're still doing that. There was 3 or 4 empty tables you got the dishes from, and he's having you wash them now. He's hoping that a few more groups will leave before you come back out. That way, there won't be some kind of big kerfuffle about a gnoll working here.
He doesn't want to have to deal with it. A gnoll too. It can't speak. Are you serious?
He's very worried about misunderstandings because he has not heard you speak yet, so he's assuming that you can't.
I wrote on the back of my application before I gave it to him that I couldn't.
Yeah, he didn't read that part.
Oh.
Your name is on the front. He put that in. He went to put that in his records. He did not look at the back of it.
No, I deliberately tried to show him, I thought.
No, you may have tried to show him. He did not see.
And that's all I needed.
Here, Clinton.
Ah.
Looking character sheets.
Okay. I see. That is the mama and the daughter. Okay. Okay. What is it? Angel, the owner approaches you, Despero. See that table over there? He tells you her order. It should be ready soon-ish. Just could you bring that over there to her for me? I already took her order. She just needs to receive her meal. I need to go take care of something out back. Thank you very much, Despero. And then he leaves the room.
Okay. First I'm gonna go check on the wolf lady's food, see if it's ready.
Fox lady.
Fox lady. My bad. I apologize. I'm gonna go check on the fox lady's food.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, is table number 5 ready?
He's like, we got half of it. You can take that to him now. It's gonna be about like 6 more minutes for the other stuff.
Alright, got it.
I like this accent.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna be like, ma'am, your food is ready.
Thank you.
And was there any other food that I took out?
No, not yet. There was just
Okay.
because Layla's order was first.
What was the house special?
It's the house special, man.
What is it?
Green beans
On
and
what's
cabbage.
in the house?
Yeah, it's the
What
house
is it?
special.
I said green beans and cabbage.
I'm so mad.
It's cheap, okay? It's cheap. It's something cheap for you to eat. It's not bad. It's decently good for you. It's green beans and cabbage cooked in vegetable broth with some shrimp in there.
Doesn't sound bad.
It's not the best thing on their menu, but it's certainly not the worst. Like, it's like, if that's the thing, like, if you go in there and you're like, man, my pockets are kind of light, you order that. That's what it is.
Alright.
Bam Bam, say hi.
I'm gonna offer to this fox lady. I'm like, actually, we have this new spice that came in. If you want to try that with your meal.
Angel, you son of a... You're lucky the owner's not in here to see this.
Yeah, I made sure he was gone, and then I pull out a little plastic baggie with
Layla,
with
Pre-portioned.
Layla, the plastic bag that this waiter pulls out is oddly similarly colored to what you have, to the materials you have brought the owner of this establishment.
Are they mass producing my original
No,
recipe?
no, Angel, it is drugs, but it just
This is
happens to look
theft.
like it.
Layla will.
It is I'm gonna say it's a very mild hallucinogen.
Layla will lightly cough. Just I'm good for now.
I'm like, okay. Well, if you do want some, be sure to ask me directly.
The Mandalorian's right. It's like, I'll take some when my food gets here.
All right, perfect. And I'm gonna hand him the little baggie,
Oh, thanks,
and
man.
I'm gonna be like, but don't be like flashing that around.
Don't worry, I know already.
I don't want my boss to see.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna get you in trouble.
Okay. And then I'm gonna leave to go see if table number 6 is, which will be. I'm just numbering them now. That'll be Olivia's table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if their food's ready, and also if table number 5, the rest of their orders ready.
Okay. The rest of number 5's order is not ready. It still needs like 3 or 4 minutes left.
Like, damn, they slow as hell.
Olivia's quote-unquote reading still.
What do you
with her
mean, quote
fingers.
unquote? What do you mean?
So it
quote
looks
She's
unquote?
not reading with her eyes.
Well, yeah, not with her eyes, but I just mean, what do you mean, quote unquote? It's a comic book in Braille.
Braille comic.
The pictures are in Braille.
Just an entire like page of description for what's on the panels. And then Batman, who is perched above it.
Mm-hmm. There's some like breadsticks that are ready. Sorry, some biscuits that are ready for table 6's order.
Okay, I'm run that over to table 6, and I'm gonna be like, "Ma'am, do not be alarmed. I can see that you are blind. I am going to place
Whoa,
the
what do you mean I'm
biscuits
blind?
in front of you. They will be in front of the book you are." I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna be like, touching.
Okay.
When your food gets here,
thank you.
I will guide you to your food.
We'll go on this culinary journey together.
She's bewildered. I'm like, I'll be fine. I can find it.
And I'm gonna. All you're gonna hear is a sniffle. You're not gonna see the tear run down my face. And I'm just like muttering to myself. I'm like, what a brave woman. And then I go back to go check on the food again.
Olivia's just sitting there, just not even touching her book anymore. She's like bewildered.
Mystified.
Mm-hmm.
She's like listening, like, is he still there? Thinking.
She's running back through that entire interaction in her head.
Over and over again, trying to find what went wrong. Okay.
I hope I don't mean to alarm you.
I know. I don't mean to alarm you, but I have brought you biscuits. I'm setting them in front of you. I love it, Angel. I love it.
Olivia's like, man, I guess I shouldn't have left Mom's side today. Mm-hmm. People would treat me like a stupid child.
Man, picked a bad day for it. Anyway, so Douglas gets up from the table. He's going to try and shoot his shot yet again.
Layla is eyeing him to see her reaction.
Okay, the frustrated one named Fern. I've come up with that name now. His name is Fern. Is like looking at Douglas like, why? Why do you have to do this? It's supposed to be quiet, in and out, and then you keep doing this.
You said that's the way that he's looking at him?
No. Fern is
Okay.
quietly muttering to himself about this because he's frustrated with Douglas. And so, Olivia, you hear someone sit down at your table after knocking on the table.
He's returned.
She's just getting harassed today for no reason.
She's just holding a biscuit now.
Wait, they have biscuits here? And you recognize the voice from the bakery.
Are you serious?
Hey, you followed us here.
No, I can't see you.
You know what I mean.
Layla's already frustrated at this and gets up.
Look, I'm sorry about earlier. I wanted to ask, will you please give me a chance?
Why?
With Riz.
Yeah, he asked with Riz. Because I think you're cute. That's why.
Thanks.
So what?
But if anybody will chase you away, it would be my mother.
Is that a no?
He's got a shot.
For your own good, I would say yes.
Wait. But what if I didn't care about my own good?
Oh,
And you're an idiot.
Layla will.
Mom always told me to stay away from idiots.
Layla will go up to them and go. So was I right? Did you get shot down again?
Not exactly.
Did you shoot? Are you shooting? Are you in the process of shooting him down?
She's like frustrated.
Looks to Olivia puppy-eyed.
She can't see him.
I know.
Yeah, but everyone else can.
Like Layla is just gonna look a little bit. Olivia,
I'm sorry. And
Well,
then he
you
gets up and leaves.
Are you in the process of shooting him down? Just let me have that no, right?
Yes.
All right.
She sighed.
Back to the table.
Douglas got up and left as you were asking that for the final time. He went, I'm sorry, and then he got up and left and went back to the table.
Oh, yeah. So Layla, look, I'm really sorry about that. I tried to get him not to come over here.
That's okay.
I feel bad about this. Shoot your bill my way. I'll pay for it to make it up to you.
Oh, no need.
I can't just have one of my men just harassing you and then you just not make it up to you.
All right. Thank you, though.
Don't worry, I'll take it out of his pay anyway.
I'm gonna be like in the distance watching this interaction, and I assume that Winsby is also like around cleaning stuff, and I'm gonna be like,
There's
"Hey,
more empty tables by the time I'm finished."
Yeah, there are. There's like one empty table, but there's like two groups that are done eating and have not.
As you're passing by me, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's your name again?" To Winsby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is
Angel,
sorry,
I'm over
Angel, I can't talk.
I'm like, and like me, just like not even realizing he didn't say anything. I'm like, got it. I'm like, you think there's something weird about that girl over there? And I'm like pointing at the blind girl.
Okay,
I'm not even like looking at Winsby to like see any cues with the body.
The less she like gently tugs on his hair to get him to look where Despero's pointing.
I feel like this is pointless, but I started to look close. Oh, her eyes are kind of glossy.
Yeah, and then the less
That's
she like pats your ear and he goes Quispy.
What the fuck?
My thoughts would be it would be really funny if I thought it'd be really funny if Winsby just immediately thought that they were talking about Layla instead. Because now she seems like a normal fox to me.
And I'm gonna be like, I think she's hiding something. There's something suspicious about her.
What?
Something suspicious about her.
Blind girl.
There's something suspicious.
Wait, what? She's lying that she can't see.
Yep.
And I'm gonna whisper into Winsby's ear what my suspicion is.
Angel, you can whisper it out loud for the sake of hearing things, so I remember.
No, you can see her chat.
I can, but I want to hear it. I just want to hear you.
No, I'm not going to say it out loud.
Okay, I wanted to hear you whisper.
Other people can't hear it.
This reminds me, I didn't make the ones for everyone.
You tell me you don't want us to hear it.
Olivia's
This is
eating her
why
biscuit.
I just remembered why I already have a chat for you and Fan Angel. It's because we were talking about you two knowing each other from your background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I
we
completely
decided to
forgot
not
about
do
that.
that.
Olivia's just eating her biscuit, being careful not to make a mess.
Mm-hmm.
I whispered something in your ear, Winsby, and I'm gonna be like, "But keep that between us." And then I'm gonna wink at Winsby, and then I'm gonna go off to go look to go see whose orders are ready.
Okay.
I sit there stunned for a second with a very, very confused look on my face, and then I just get back to work pretending that it didn't happen.
Unless she like pats you on the head, like, I think he's crispy. I think his brain is crispy.
I'll nod to that. I agree 100%.
Layla, like, at this point has gone back to the table. I personally find it really funny, the concept of these two, like, of not these two, but of Despero, like, being suspicious of the blind girl and not the person who was actually smuggling drugs.
Yeah, I know.
I love where this is going.
And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna be like, "Is table number 6 ready?"
Yeah, 5 and 6 are both ready.
All right, perfect. I'll take out 5 first. They ordered first, and I'm gonna take 5 their food, and then I'm gonna be like, if you sprinkle the spice just a little bit on each bite, it tastes amazing.
What if I like sprinkled it over the whole dish?
No.
It won't be put evenly on everything.
No, it will. Trust me, I'm good at sprinkling things.
Okay. And I'm
you hear him shaking the bag to like push all of it to the bottom so we can open it without any of the spice flying out.
And in my head, I'm like, "Damn, this guy knows how to handle spice."
It's loud though. Like other people like turn their heads over real quick to look at him.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm just gonna like move on to the table 6 and pretend I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna go to table 6 and I'm like, got a order for you. And then I'm gonna go on the right side of her. I'm gonna be like, "Do not be alarmed. I am on the right side of you."
Wait,
stop. You can relax.
He's trying to say
I will be reaching my hand to your hand to put a fork in it.
You can relax. You don't need to touch me.
And then I put the fork in your hand. And I'm like, "I will be moving to your left side now." And then you hear me scurry to your left side. And then I'm like, "I will be putting a spoon in your left hand. Do not be alarmed." And then I proceed to put a spoon in her left hand. And I'm like, "Enjoy your meal." And I'm gonna scurry off.
She just sits there like, "What the fuck?" What is with people
Douglas,
today?
I want you to know, Douglas was watching. Okay, I was not that bad.
Olivia's like,
That's
she
what
just
he's
puts the utensils down like, my God, what is wrong with people?
Man, maybe.
And I'm like watching her as she puts the utensils down, but from a distance in the kitchen.
There is one person today that's been nice to Olivia.
Yeah, what do you mean, too?
What?
The owner was nice, too.
What do you mean? I'm being considerate of someone with a disability.
AJ, you're being a little too considerate.
The woman, like, has openly said she's fine.
But I'm also suspicious of her.
You see, exactly.
See, that's why I said there's one person, there's like 2 people today that have been nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
No, 3. There's the bakery owner.
No, true. The bakery owner was
you're right.
fine. But
3.
He's an unnamed character.
And for her mama for letting her go off alone today, even though she definitely thought against it.
Her mama don't want to leave her alone at all.
And then as Winsby's walking through the kitchen to go put some dirty dishes in the sink, I'm gonna whisper to him again.
God.
thought I heard him getting close to the microphone. But that's
wrong chat.
Wait, did you just put something in the wrong chat? That'd be so.
No,
funny.
almost did.
Oh, dang it.
He started typing in the wrong chat.
God.
This is gonna be horrendous.
I would love it. Okay, so Winsby, before you went back to the kitchen, Winsby, before you went back to the kitchen to clean dishes, you had a little bit of a hard time getting the tableware from the people who were actually at tables, who were clearly done. But
Did Leshy help me?
Yeah, he helped you out here, but he only helped you out with one because, you know, he's trying to get you ready for when he's not going to be there. He suggested to you that maybe you get a notepad or something with, like, pre-written things like, are you finished with that?
For sure. You know, this is good for later. But we're busy right now, so we'll have to implement that after our next break.
You're not too
I whisper
busy.
something to you, Winsby.
Yeah, I see. We're just in a flashback. Alright, so now we're going back to the kitchen. I think I remember hearing something about blind people have good spatial awareness with things that they've handled or places they're used to. So this is just really confusing to me. It's train of thought. And he's not even paying attention to my reactions to what he's saying.
Angel, the Leshy goes towards you and he says, are you crispy, sir?
The what?
The little Leshy. It's like a little pangolin made of... It's a little animal creature, but it's made out of plant material. So it's a pangolin made out of leaves sitting on top of Winsby's head. And he has asked you now, are you crispy?
I'm like, in my head, I'm
like... At him and nod.
I'm like, ooh, I think one of my brothers was talking about slang a while back. Like, hey, you crispy. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm crispy.
Angel, you know what? Instead of that, I want you to, where is it? Oh, man. I want you to roll for linguistics. Because that's a thing you have on the online one that you shared with me. I want you to roll for linguistics. That just has +1 for intelligence for you. Angel, what did we get?
An 8.
An 8? You
total.
You can't tell if it's a good or a bad thing, but you're leaning towards a good thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like yeah,
like
crispy.
You think he's calling you think he's calling your waiting skills crispy, which you're assuming is a good thing because you've not let down a single table yet.
I'm like, sick. Yeah, I'm crispy.
Nice.
The Leshy pats your head again, Winsby, like, we should go.
Yeah, back to work. These dishes ain't gonna wash themselves.
You know, sometimes I look at you and I wonder what is going on inside your head.
Cool, you'll never know.
No, I won't. Okay. The owner is now back inside and he taps your shoulder, Layla.
Alrighty, so she looks.
Can you step outside with me for a moment?
Layla will go outside with him.
He brings her out back to the boxes and he says, this is not all that was agreed upon.
It wasn't?
No. I mean, we received the proper things for our... what we needed for the business is here, but the other shipment, I'm missing about 2 pounds of it.
I say, that's
2 whole pounds.
That's weird. What I checked should be there. I don't think anything came out of our shipment. I'm sorry. I will check. I will check our stock again.
Thank you. The sooner
If
you
it's-
can do that, the better it would be for me.
Yeah, if it's not there, then I will make sure to contact the person I got it from to make sure to figure out what the hell is going on.
Thank
My
you.
sincerest apologies.
Thank you.
So, Layla will casually go back to the table just to, like, look normal.
Okay. He's gonna go back inside. The owner's gonna go back inside to the kitchen. Despero, what are you doing in here?
Oh, I was just waiting to see what I should do next, boss man.
Well, you need to. Well, it's very important that while you are waiting staff to, periodically check on the tables that you've been serving.
All right, I'll go get on that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go over to Fox Lady's table. I'm like, how can I help you guys? You need anything? Need any refills?
Douglas goes, yeah, man, I need another granny special.
You got it.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Fern, the frustrated one. Oh wait, no, sorry. Douglas only had water. Douglas has now asked you for a granny special, but Fern just wants water now.
Sounds good. I'll be right out with that.
Okay. The one who has not been named yet is going to turn to Layla. So, what did you talk about with him out there?
Do these guys know about the stuff that's in there?
Huh?
Do these guys
No,
know about?
it's asking you as a DM.
Oh, everyone at your table does, yes.
Okay, so if they're part of it, then Layla will like.
Yeah, all of them are part of it.
Then Layla will whisper. It seems that there was, according to the owner says that there was 2 pounds
What?
of the delivery missing.
That's not gonna go well. When we get back to the harbor.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see where it is, and if it's not there, we'll see what happened.
2 pounds? Really?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Did you see Did he show you where he like stores it, so we could be sure?
Probably should check. He took me to the box.
Yeah, but I know he doesn't keep it in there. That'd be dumb.
Yeah,
Because we just set it out back.
obviously.
We're gonna need to see where he stores it then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for us to finish our food and then we'll deal with the business.
I know it's been a while since he's had a shipment, so he should be completely out by now.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll have to check it out after we finish up here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to come back later. It's kind of busy here.
Yeah. We should check. We should check our stores in the meantime when we're done.
Yeah, make sure we don't have a rat on board.
Yeah. That'd be funny if right as he says that, this was with Despero just casually.
I come back with your drinks and I'm like, I just like stand there for a second. And I'm like, here's your drinks, everybody, and then I hand it to you, and I'm gonna just scurry off.
No, sir, you're one of the.
I'm gonna pause as I'm running off. I'm like, without turning to face this guy, I'm like, one of the what?
Best servers I've ever had.
Best waiters I've had.
Well, thank you. That's so kind of you. And then I'm gonna scurry off.
You knew what he was gonna say, though. You knew.
In my head, I'm like, I could take that guy down. Like, but I shouldn't. It's not the way of a cook.
The way of the
past
chef is
that
to
part of
uplift
my
people
life.
through food. not to tear them down through conversation.
Wonderful.
I want to add some backstory, Clinton. I'm gonna DM you.
Olivia, how are you enjoying your food?
I guess she's enjoying her food. She's being very careful. Being very neat with herself.
It's not seasoned as well as you would have expected. Like, there's some salt, some garlic, some pepper.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of missing a little something.
I guess she just kind of pays no mind to it.
Okay. Yorner comes back, like, knocks on the table to let you know he's there. Is everything to your liking?
Everything's okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's just okay? I was hoping that it would be, well, at least good. Is there anything we can do to improve it?
I don't know.
Alright, well, thank you for letting me know, at least.
Mm-hmm. She's like, thinks, I don't want to cause problems. Seems like everywhere I go, I seem to cause a problem for myself.
Okay. Oh, jeez, my throat. Sorry, guys, I'm good. My throat has not talked like this for a while.
Nice.
Thank you.
I DM'd you, Clinton.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Yeah, I saw.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Like, we're not going to change around any stats or anything because that it's just going to be like, oh, maybe, like, you might meet someone who, in the past you have met that way.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Perfect.
Okay. Winsby, you notice that there is a table that is just staring at you.
I kind of like dart my eyes like back and forth, just like
One of them like makes a very small motion, telling you to come here.
Okay. I am incredibly worried right now.
Well, after you get to the table, he like looks you up and down, like puts his hand on his chin like he's thinking. I don't like you. He's sitting there like as if he's waiting for you to respond to that. Do you respond non-verbally at all?
No, that sounds like his problem.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Huh. You're one of these kinds of them.
I'm just like generally looking nervous and like kind of looking around like
He sits there like tapping a finger on the table like as if he's either waiting to respond or he's thinking of what to say next and you can't really tell which. And then it slows down to a stop and he says, huh. Smacks his lips a lot. I'm done here. And like kind of pushes his plates to you.
I just like try and like collect them like quickly but carefully.
Mm-hmm.
And then just leave.
Well, while you're collecting them, I want you to what is it? Then give me a dex save since you're kind of hurrying to pick him up.
What was the name of the person hitting on Olivia?
That was Douglas. Sam, give me a dex save.
I'm working on it. I misspelled roll.
Nice.
What? Oh.
Rollo.
Are you kicking your desk, Clinton?
Huh? Am I?
You were banging on something.
That was
What's
not
my
me.
dex modifier?
Ben, you have a +2.
Oh, so
You drop a plate, and some of the schmutz on it gets on his pant leg, and he is very angry at that. Like, his face is actively turning red. How do you respond?
Bro, this is crisis mode. We're gonna like try and use one of the little towels I got in the cart, see if I can like wipe it off real quick. Alright, we're immediately backing off and just like holding my hands like, I don't want any trouble.
He kicks the plate towards you. The owner rushes over to see what's wrong and talks the man
Is this
down.
happening?
What?
Is this happening near Olivia as well?
It's not near you, but this man was very loud when he said, "Don't touch me." You could hear the plate slide across the floor when he kicked it.
Okay. Olivia kind of turned her head that direction. She can't really, she's not like focused on them because, well, she can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Despero
But
must
her
be,
head
like,
is
really
turned toward that direction.
Okay.
Despero must be solidifying his theory.
Dan, I want you to know I was just typing in my notes about that as you were saying it.
I love that.
Wonderful. I know him so well already. We're gonna be fine, co-workers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go run over to Winsby,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a problem here? Has our service not been up to your expectations?"
And the man goes, "No, it has not." But then he turns back to the owner since he's here. I would like this to not happen again. Just make sure he doesn't come out till I leave. And he rubs his face, frustrated that he even has to look upon such a creature.
I'm just gonna like kind of dejectedly try and like pick up the broken plate.
It's not broken.
From the floor.
It did not break. It fell on the floor.
It just
fell?
fell?
Did not break.
Alright, I'm just gonna like kind of dejectedly pick it up and like roll the cart back to the kitchen.
I'm gonna look at the boss man,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna give him the eyes.
Wait, what do you mean the eyes?
Like, what are we gonna do about this?
You want me to take care of him?
No.
Like,
the
are
boss,
we doing something?
He motions for you to go away because he'll handle it.
And yeah, so I'll leave, and I'm gonna be like, let's go. Get out of here.
Let's skedaddle.
Let's scrattle.
Scrattle. Then don't you like Scrattle?
Yeah, Scrattle. What?
Scattle. Sorry, that was the artist.
Yeah, I like Scout. It's been a while since I listened to him. That was always a chill vibe. I want to play some right now.
Please not in here.
So mad my favorite album got taken off of YouTube Music.
Destroyed nerd. Okay. After that, the owner goes around to each table individually, asking everyone if the service is okay, if everything's to their liking. He reaches Layla's table after a couple other guests. Is everything all right? Everything to your liking here?
Did Layla see that, by the way?
Yes, you would have seen it. You would not have heard what led up to it, but like you would have seen the man, like he's clearly well off based on the suit he's wearing, but he's an older gentleman as well.
I guess Layla will just be like, not too fond of people of that sort. If she taught, customer wise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, customer wise.
To clarify, she's not talking about Winsby.
She's talking about the kind of customer that the man's is.
Winsby isn't even around over there right now to hear it.
Winsby is back in the kitchen. Where he belongs.
But
I wanted to make that joke, but decided not
to. Besides that rowdy customer, things are fine. She's like not sure how to signal that she needs to talk to him.
Is she trying to talk to the owner?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is there something wrong? Something the matter?
Yeah. Do you think we could talk? There was. I have a private matter that I wish to discuss.
All right, please. We can step outside and speak about it.
She goes outside with him.
Okay.
Once they're there, she's going to be like, my men want to make sure that we have thoroughly checked. Do you mind if I see your where you keep?
Well, I can't show you now. It's business hours.
Yeah, like after hours.
Oh well,
I could
certainly.
All right. My men just want to make sure that everything's in the up and up on your end as well. That's all. Business.
I understand. Yes.
All right then. That's all I needed to make sure that you knew that I needed that. And so that's all I got.
Okay, and then he brings you back inside.
Yeah.
Douglas is getting kind of antsy because he wants to go back to the ship to sleep now. Can we leave? Only bad memories of this place.
No, not Joe's Crab Shack.
Joe's Crab Shack has left this foul taste in his mouth after being rejected.
I imagine Layla's thinking to herself, I imagine lots of places have a bad taste in your mouth. Have bad memories now.
He says that, but he's gonna come here again, in maybe 2 or 3 days.
But Layla will look at the owner and go, hey, the blind girl over there, I offered to pay for her meal, just casually, because we've encountered her a couple times already. So could you give me her bill?
All right then. And so he goes to the counter over by the bar. He writes the check for her and brings it over to you.
So Layla, I'm going to assume Layla has the money for it and pays for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll pay for it and give then if everything's set up, she'll stand up and head over to Olivia and just lightly tap the table because she's not entirely sure how blind people work. She's just trying to be polite about that. I paid for your meal, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And she puts her hand on Olivia's shoulder. I'm really sorry about my man over there. Once again.
It's okay.
And she heads out, signaling to her men that they can leave.
Okay, they get up and head out. They head out with her. Except one of them is gone now. The one who was sitting directly to Layla's White, who I'm finally now naming Wyatt.
Do you know what happened to Wyatt?
Huh? Douglas is he said he had to take care of something, and then he got up while you were talking to the blind girl. You can see that Douglas is considering asking her out again, but he's not going to this time. He's already tried too many times.
He's been hurt enough today.
I like that. I like phrasing it that way better, so we'll go with that.
We need to head to the ship. Hopefully he'll be there, and if not, then we'll head back. We have to come back anyways.
Yeah, he'll catch back up with us there sometime.
Worst comes to worst, I'll come back. So don't worry about it. Let's head back to the ship. We need to do inventory.
Yeah.
So Layla will swiftly start heading back to the ship.
Yeah, they're gonna go with you.
She's assuming that Wyatt went back to the ship, but doesn't know.
Okay. Winspeed, the old man who shouted at you, has left the building now.
Yeah.
He had a group of people there. Their dishes, they were not finished yet, but he was. Well, one of them wasn't finished, but the majority of the people there were, so it was worth still grabbing their dishes. But now they're gone, so you can safely go out and do that.
Finally, I can do my job in peace.
Olivia had finished her meal, and she's neatly stacking her dishes.
Okay, interesting.
And she's actively, cleaning up her space.
I'm gonna be still serving other tables, but I'm gonna be watching.
I want to look over and see if he's still watching. And I'm just like, oh my word, this is just.
But when I'm talking to customers, I do make eye contact with the customers. I don't watch her.
Okay.
And Olivia makes her move when he's not looking. It's very it's quickly.
I mean, this is her first time in here. I don't think it'll be quick leaving.
No, I mean she does whatever he thinks she's doing quietly.
Olivia's gonna kind of glance her head around.
Winspeed's gonna come up and...
Okay. You said Winspeed's going over to check on
it looks like she's done, so he's gonna go ahead and grab him. Just tap her shoulder.
No, wait, dummy.
Try and somehow...
The Lushian here says, no, wait, dummy, because you just kind of went up there.
She jumped when she was touched. Hello?
See, I told you. Sorry, he can't talk. Can he take your dishes?
Oh, yeah. Was he yelled at earlier?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize on that man's behalf.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens to him a lot.
And that's a shame.
Yeah.
Haha, she doesn't know I'm a gnoll.
No, she doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't matter to her.
He goes, oh, you're gonna say it, but yeah.
Alright, we have acquired her dishes.
Okay. You can go back to the kitchen with them.
Olivia's gonna pick up her bag and leave the busboy and the waiter a tip.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I haven't worked in food industry before.
Hey, wait. She left money on the table.
What?
She left money on the table. You're supposed to pick it up. But not all of it, because the waiter's supposed to get a tip too.
But I'm just like, why what are you talking about? Why do people just leave money on tables?
Because you're supposed to pick it up. That's why.
What does that mean?
You're supposed to pick it up.
They just left it there.
You're supposed to pick it up.
Okay, God, fine.
She left it for you. Not, but also him and Winsby. Or sorry, the Leshy points at Despero, saying that the money is also for him.
I'm gonna sign to him. I'm not sure he deserves it with all that suspicion he has for her.
Okay, so he works here too.
Yeah, that's right.
Olivia's gonna stand up and then pull out her probing cane and then, based on memory, gonna navigate her way out the door.
Okay, it takes you a bit since it's your very first time here, but you get out the door safely.
Yeah.
Makes you roll to get out of the doorway. You trip on the
roll history to see how well you remember the path you took.
No, it's gonna be an agility save. What is it?
Agility? Why?
It'd be a dex save to see if you stumble and you stumble. It's a dex save to see if you catch yourself. No, I'm not making you do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out.
Oh wait, no, it's actually a reflex save, so I could do a reflex save if I wanted to.
Okay. I need to find Mom.
DM do something, Clinton.
Okay.
Boss man. Just in case you wanted to look at that.
Okay, I'm not gonna look at it now, but I will look at it in a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you have not found your mother yet, and it might take quite a while to.
Yeah, I mean, she figures she would be a hard person to find.
Yeah. Oh, I popped my back.
But she's gonna try and find her.
Mm-hmm. All you know is that she is doing something in this area related to something she didn't really want to get into detail about.
Yep. But she's gonna go wandering around finding her.
Okay. Which direction, cardinal direction, do you want to head in?
She is going to carefully navigate toward the port.
I want to say which cardinal direction is important. Because that will change where you end up going, despite where you may want to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. South, I guess.
Okay.
I think she should roll a d4.
A d4.
D4
yeah, if I can't make up my mind.
Know where north or south is.
You know what,
maybe
Angel?
Or west.
No, I'm not gonna do it this time. I'll think about maybe doing that. I'm not. You gotta flip a coin, see if you turn left or right out the door. If it lands on its side, you can go straight out the door instead of turning. But no, if you head south, that's more back towards the center of town because you're going kind of north-northwest with the way that you're headed. So heading south is back to the town center of the north end.
Okay, well, she'll eventually figure that out.
She'll hear that when she hears the big fountain. Gotta stretch real quick, sorry. Okay. So it's been quite a day. Layla, you have made it back to the ship. It's gonna have been a couple hours at this point. It was about midday. It's starting to get to evening now.
So was
couple hours.
Was Wyatt there?
Wyatt was not at the ship. You have not seen him since the restaurant.
Couple hours. Freaking Olivia ended up in the forest.
No.
Damn, why would we Pathfinder and blind?
No, because the forest is only on one side of town, and that's not the direction you're heading in.
Nice.
North or east would have put you there, but
she's in the concrete jungle.
not the concrete jungle. It's more like the concrete meadow.
The silt jungle.
No, it's the concrete meadow.
The silt savannah.
It's not silt.
Whatever.
So, did they find the two pounds in their stuff?
They did not. It is missing.
Hmm.
Or I should say everything on their end is accounted for.
Alright. Then Layla tells her men to watch the ship, and she heads out back to the restaurant. She tells them to keep an eye out for Wyatt.
Based on the area, it is still operating hours for the restaurant. They will not be closing until late at night.
Fuck, I have to get back to the forest.
She's still going to go back there because she's going to start looking for Wyatt around there.
Okay.
So she's going to head off of her ship, tell them to keep an eye out for Wyatt, and start roaming around the general vicinity of the restaurant to try to see if maybe he's around there.
Okay, well then I want you to roll survival to see if you can track him. Would that be survival? I'm gonna go with survival for now.
Okay, let's see. Survival. I got a 14.
Okay, a 14. You don't really notice anything that would specifically say him, but you do see some boot-sized tracks that lead further north into the woods.
Wait, what? I thought you said the woods were south.
No, I said the woods would be north and east. South would be not the woods.
Oh. Alright, you said I was in the south because they were just more accepting.
Yes. Well, Finn, I should say that it's like a weird layout. It's like the south of the city. It's kind of cardinal direction south, but it's more aligned southeast-ish.
Okay.
So like there are woods out to the southeast, but you have to go very, very far southeast to get to the woods that way. Whereas where you were at the Crab Shack is closer to like the north end of town.
Bruh. I ain't going through the north end of town to get to the forest, so I guess I'm just gonna go on my days off.
Well, you'll have to. You have a job now. And a home, for that matter, though. You also have a home.
I have to say, I didn't ask for a home. The forest was pretty nice.
Fair.
This little Baba Booey here kind of shanghaied me into a job.
Yeah, he did Shanghai you into a job, didn't he? He guided you around like a big old horse on two legs. Gently tugging your hair as reins. How does that make you feel?
Didn't even get him a saddle. Disappointed. Didn't even get a saddle for me. Disappointed in him.
There is a good enough saddle. Shut up.
No.
Fair. You're right. Oh, guys, I can smell my pomegranate candle. It's the best.
Yo, can you pass me a whiff real quick?
No, it's mine.
Just one? Okay.
If you come here within like the next maybe like 2 weeks before I burn it all the way out, then you can have a whiff.
I guess I'm not gonna let you smell my lemon cookie or lemon cake scented candle.
Wait, I thought you were going to say you're not gonna let me smell your cookie, and it's like, oh wow, a cookie you're gonna eat tomorrow. Boy, would I have loved to smell that.
More like the next second.
You know what I mean.
I'm just saying it definitely would have been tomorrow. Okay. I would not have even waited 20 minutes for that.
Since it was both Despero and Winspeed, since it was your training day, the owner has told you can both take the rest of the day off because he's trying to let you guys... He wanted to give you some training here, but he also wants to let you take some time to actually get accustomed to things here as well. So both of you have the rest of the day off to get acquainted and settled in your room. In your rooms, I should say.
Only in our rooms?
Well, I mean, if you want to go out into town, you can. But if you want to, like, be here but not working, you need to be
I'm going to spend some time journaling for a bit first.
I want to say I brought Despero's tip to him.
I'm going to take my tip. And then I'm going to do that, like, Mario jump after he gets the flag.
Let's go. I completely don't understand it, but I can at least tell you're enthusiastic about it.
He goes, "Woohoo!"
Yeah, and then I run to my room.
Oh, you have to journal about this immediately.
The little hyena person gave me money.
He doesn't talk much, but he seems nice.
He paid me to be his friend.
What a poor fellow.
Yeah, he's gonna be poor if he wants me to be a friend. Olivia, it has been quite a while in town, and you have not found your mother yet. You've been waiting and waiting. Because of how long you've been out here, a guard has come over to you to see if you're all right.
I am lost.
You got a license for sitting around there.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right?
You've been walking in circles for hours.
Where am I?
You're close to the southern end. I wouldn't recommend going further into the south end of town. It can be a bit treacherous there, particularly as the sky gets darker.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Well, do you need lodging here? I can lead you to inns that we have.
Yes, please.
Okay. And he starts guiding you back to the northern end of town. As you get through there, you kind of feel a chilly stare on you. It feels like someone or something is watching you, and it feels cold, but not necessarily hostile.
Olivia is going to pretend to look around like she's aware she's being watched.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be... You don't hear any reaction nearby from it. But the guard looks to you. Are you alright, miss?
I just feel like I'm being watched.
Oh, that's odd. I'll try and be sure you're alright. We're almost there. We're almost to a decently reputable hotel. I should say inn, actually.
She's just following him.
Okay, he brings her inside to the desk. And the deskman goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
I'd like a room for the night.
Just for one night?
I think so.
All right then, and he tells you that'll be about 25 silver coins.
Okay, she's gonna search her pouch. She's feeling the coins. Do they feel the same, or is she gonna ask what color are these?
The coins are the same thickness, but the gold ones are noticeably heavier.
Okay, so she's feeling the weights and counting silvers she has.
Okay. He stops her partway through her counting and says, "Oh, that should be enough."
Okay.
It's not the right... You can tell it's not the right amount because of how he stopped you, but he's clearly trying to be nice because he sees that you're blind.
To be accommodating and considerate.
She offers him a gold.
Oh no, that's quite all right, and he gently takes the coins that she's already counted.
She feels kind of bad.
All right, and he snaps his fingers, and another person comes up. She gently taps her shoulder. Do you need assistance?
Yeah. I don't know where the room is.
All right.
I cannot see.
I can show you. Just follow me, and she holds her arm. She gently taps you with her elbow for you to put your arm around her so she can guide you up to your room.
Okay, yeah, she follows.
you gather specifically on the way there is that your room is somewhere on the third floor of this building.
Okay.
That's all you can really gather out of specifics, because, I mean, you can't really see how many doors are in the hallway. And she doesn't really... She's moving kind of fast, but it's definitely slower than she would normally be walking, at least, so there's that.
Okay. She is feeling for identifiers on the walls.
There's nothing... you know what? Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
I didn't see it specifically on here, but normally I remember in 5e it's based off of wisdom.
Yeah. So it's a +2 for that. I got a 15.
15? Alright, you can feel a few spots where the wall is warped in an odd way near your door. It feels like a knot in a tree about 4 inches around.
Okay. She will use that as a landmark.
It is
to figure
directly
out
next
where
to
her room.
It is directly next to your room door.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you need, just let us know.
Thank you. She's gonna fumble with the key and then I'll figure out the lock and
the lady,
unlock the door.
Seeing her fumbling with the key, is going to assist her with it, and like kind of a little bit rudely taking the key from you, but she unlocks the door for you and then hands you back the key.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Remember, if there's anything you need, just let us know. And then she leaves to go attend to other matters at the inn.
She goes in the room and then closes the door and locks it.
Okay. Now, Layla, I'm sorry, what did you roll for that survival check? Oh, wait, no, that was, I remember now. You found some tracks that were leading out to the woods that were boot-shaped, but it did not specifically look like Wyatt's boots. Do you follow them?
Maybe?
Well, would you like to? You don't have to, necessarily. Why do I say necessarily? That's not even a question where necessarily would apply.
Let me think. I guess, like, are they all wearing the same kind of boot? Or
They're
is it, like, different?
It's the same, like, style, but they all have different treads. But with the way the ground is, with the foliage on there, you can't make out a specific tread that would identify whose boots went through there. Or if it was, like, someone else from your group that was back on the ship that had gone into town at some point.
And is it like from the restaurant or no?
It is not. You can't tell if it's from the restaurant because the restaurant itself keeps the area a little bit too clean out front for you to be able to see if there were tracks right there. So you have a vague boot-shaped footprint. It looks about the size of Wyatt's, but the other guys you had with you, and at least 2 other people in your smuggling group that you know of, have boots that are about that same size. Whether they fit them well or not is another story, but they have boots about that same size.
Alright then. She looks around to see if there's anything else of interest. Quickly.
Okay, give me another survival check real quick.
Alrighty.
No, we'll just make this one straight perception rather than because you're not exactly tracking right now. You're just looking to see if there's evidence that someone has like really been through here, right? Or that it would be specifically him.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I got a nat 20, believe it or not.
Okay, well then you see some weird scratches. It looks like claw marks on one or two trees heading northeast of where you are right now. It's not quite out in the forest, but like it looks like it leads out into the forest.
The same direction those boots are going, right?
Yes.
That's not a good sign. If that's the only thing of interest, then like Layla will. I don't know if she should go in there by herself. Because that sounds kind of suspicious.
Well, her choice. She's going to search around for just a bit more, and if there's literally nothing, like she's basically gonna like wander around the general vicinity a little more. Okay.
To see anything, because she doesn't want to just go following the scratch mark.
There is nothing else that would indicate a direction that he headed off in, other than the boot tracks and the scratch marks. Everything else looks pristine, like regular foot traffic through, not heading off in that direction, but regular foot traffic in the area, as well as maybe some animals that scampered through.
See.
Other than those specific tread marks, as well as the light scratches on the trees, that is all you can make out here.
Let me see. Let me look at the character sheet. Then, yeah, she's going to go up to those trees to see if she, to look further into the forest.
Okay. As you head in, you don't see the scratch marks anymore. After, it would be quite a hike to like really get into the forest here. The tread marks kind of veer off eastward after about after about a kilometer, as you can tell. It's not sharp, it's like a gentle curve eastward, but it's much more noticeable around a kilometer of traveling closer to the woods.
Going east. Going pretty far. I'm not sure. She's not sure if she should keep following it, but because she's by herself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say she shifts into her fox form.
Okay, as you shift into your fox form, I want you to roll for what's it called? I want you to roll for perception to see if you hear something.
So
specifically for hearing.
I got a 14 with my proficiency of 5.
Olivia, you as well, I would like you to please roll for perception as well. For hearing.
Okay. Alright, I get an advantage on that.
Mm-hmm. Sammy, sorry, what did you say?
I have a proficiency of 5 with that, so that's a 19.
Okay. You hear a very soft feminine giggle northeast of you, so it's not following the path that the tread marks go.
I got a 17 for mine.
Okay, you do not hear a giggle. You hear like a gentle like breathing sound for like 2 seconds, and then it goes away. You cannot place where it's from, though. Although you can hear it clear as day, you cannot place where the sound came from, Olivia.
Okay.
But for Layla, the giggling, like I said, was off northeast of you, which is veering off of the path that these tread marks are making.
That's not good. With that, Layla will think to herself, maybe I should go back.
Okay.
So she's gonna immediately go back to her normal kitsune form.
Okay.
And head
back to town?
Back to town.
Okay, as you head back to town, you kind of hear like an aww. Like someone disappointed that you turned away. You feel a little bit of a cold wind rush against your face as you do. But it's just for a moment, and then it goes away.
Yeah, Layla is very rapidly going to pick up pace.
Okay.
Nope, the F out.
She's like, no.
Olivia, how did you respond to the breathing in your room that you can't place where it came from?
She got her rapier.
Okay.
And she's slowly kind of like waving it around.
Okay. It does not contact anything as you're waving it around.
Is there anybody there?
There is no response.
Mom, where are you?
There's, again, no response from your room.
She is going to find the bathroom.
Okay.
Hello?
Again, no response in the bathroom.
Hi.
You hear the rat who put a fork and a spoon in your hands. No. Yeah, there's no response in your room.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seems like it may have been a specter or a figment of your imagination. One of the two, whichever makes more sense to you.
Olivia does not feel very comfortable here.
But she's already paid for the night. Is she going to stay?
Yeah, she will have to.
Okay. And she got a discount.
Yeah. It would be rude to just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Am I back in town yet?
You're still gonna be a little while.
Okay, tell me when I'm back in town.
We'll do. Winsby. Fanny there?
Yes.
Winsby. You see the owner looking slightly shifty as he steps outside. Do you follow him?
Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to be found out.
Okay, then roll for stealth for me.
Perfect.
I get a purring bam bam in my lap.
Yay!
That is a 7. I think a 17.
If it's a 17, he does not notice you.
My stealth says 5, I think, in the bonus box.
Let me look at your sheet.
I have +2 dexterity, and it says 3 proficiency in stealth.
Yeah, then that would be 5,
Yes,
I think.
5. So then, with that, he does not notice you, especially because, it's kind of noisy outside. There's a little bit of a breeze shaking the trees. The leaves are making noise. So you're able to follow him out to the back of the building. And you see what looks like a cellar. You see the owner open up a cellar door that looks like it was previously covered with plant matter. He waved his hand over it, and it seemed to move off of the cellar door. And he goes in. Do you continue to follow him?
Just a little bit in.
Just a little bit in? Okay, I'm not...
Yeah, if he decides to retreat, I need to still be able to get out of there.
Okay, so you're like maybe going on to like the second or third step down or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, you can't make out much from where you are. All you see is him go down into the cellar and... you can't tell anything from there?
We'll go a little further in.
Okay, like how far? How far down the steps do you want to go?
I just want to go far enough to see what he's doing. If he's not there anymore, I'm not gonna try and find him. Just go back inside.
Okay, well, you go down to the bottom step because you can't tell what's going on, and you do not see him down there. It looks like his cellar is very, very large and consists of at least 2 rooms. Because you see a tunnel in front of you. There's a large room at the very base of the cellar, but then you see a tunnel in front of you with like proper supports as if it was being mined out down here.
I don't feel like getting involved in this business any longer. Trying to go into the other room is just like asking to get found out. I'm going back to my room.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I'm an idiot. I did my perception rolls wrong.
Huh? How do you mean?
I was looking at just my +2 bonus. I didn't even look at my proficiency.
Oh, that's fine. Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's already done, and you did good on it.
Yeah.
So, Despero.
I think I missed something.
What do you think you missed?
Is Olivia in our apartment complex?
No, she is not. It's not an apartment complex. The way that it is for...
I'm gonna just call it that.
Okay, well, the way that it is for you and Winsby is that there is an upstairs to Joe's Crab Shack where some of the employees live, and there were 2 vacant rooms that one is yours and one is now Winsby's.
I just want you to know I'm still gonna call it an apartment complex.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, he's our landlord.
You do have a landlord, this is true. And
He's
you're
the
working
boss
for him
man.
as well.
Yeah, but he's also letting you live there. So
You go, hey there, boss man.
Building.
Hey, boss man.
Hey, boss man.
Got any of that
Hey,
spice?
boss man. Go to
I don't know
Love
what
Town,
accent I
homie.
was doing. Okay, I just need to clear that up.
Okay. So, you were journaling earlier. Are you done journaling?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to go out back into town to do anything?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna just walk around for a little, enjoy the scenery.
Okay.
I feel like, but if I see a restaurant, I'm gonna immediately go apply there.
Even though you already have a job at this one?
Yeah.
I mean, if they have a cooking position available, why does he need to be a waiter?
This is true. But you did get free clothes from this man, Angel. You would really betray him like that?
We're not thinking about that right now.
Yes,
That comes
we are.
later.
It's very important to think about that. That's going to be part of your emotional conundrum when you apply at a new place.
What does his character think about that?
No, that's going to be part of the emotional conundrum when he applies at some new place.
Well, for now, I'm mostly just gonna be walking around.
Okay. Well, as you go back to the town center, you see a few restaurants. There's also a library that you can enter. The library is a little bit further south in the town center. There's a few restaurants around it. Some people like to go there after eating because they're weird. And the library does not like it because people still have like gross, grubby food fingers from the places nearby.
Might find someone interested in my spice if I go over there.
Like 2 of the places nearby are fast food places, and then there is an actual restaurant in between them.
I'm gonna go over there.
Okay, so it is across the street from the library, I should say. Just so that way you have like a layout of where things are.
I think I'm gonna stop by the library first, see if anyone... It's a quiet place. I can like sneak my spice around to people if they're eating food in there.
Angela, I want you to roll. Just give me a perception check to see if you see anyone in the library eating food. If you catch anyone in the library eating food.
Copy, paste.
Angel, do you have any perception?
go.
Angel, what's your wisdom?
I don't think I have a bonus on
You
wisdom.
do not have a bonus on wisdom, so that is a straight 15, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, you actually do not catch anyone eating in this library.
Yeah.
But you do catch someone, like, 2 or 3 people with books suspiciously, like, sitting straight up on the tables that they're at. You can't really tell if they're eating or not, or if they just have the books standing up because they're, like, trying to take a nap and they don't want to get caught or something.
I'm gonna, like, wander over, just, like, casually walk past them, whistle a little.
One of them, like, looks to you
I
and
can't
goes, like,
really
shh.
whistle.
One of them looks to you and goes, like, shh, it's a library, dude. But you can see, like, crumbs all over his face.
I'm gonna lean down, or lean up, and whisper to this
No,
guy,
you're leaning
like,
down to him because you're walking by and he's sitting down at a table.
I'm not that tall, though.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're tiny, but you're built like a train.
So I'm gonna lean up and be like, need some spice with that grub?
It's like, bro, what you mean?
I'm gonna pull out another little plastic baggie.
Bro, that looks like... What you mean
it's
spice?
homemade.
You making
homemade.
that stuff? What? And he
Yeah,
looks at
it's
you with, like, a
an,
really confused
original
face.
recipe.
Bro, you can't be having that out in public.
Look, as long as no one starts telling any of
I mean, like,
guys out there.
No, like, I mean, like, you can't have that out in public. Like, I know it's legal here, but come on, bro, you're supposed to do it, like, in your own home.
Look, I'm just saying, if you're eating something, you might be able to spice it up a little.
I'm not putting that in my food, dog.
No, you got to try it at least.
I'm not putting that in my food.
No, trust me.
No, you trust me. Angel, roll diplomacy. Actually, Angel, I want you to say what you were going to say next and then roll.
Yeah.
Because I gotta hear what you say to determine what you need to convince me.
Well, I was gonna do something.
Okay.
And what I was gonna do was immediately start trying to reach for wherever the food was. So from where I am, I'm like reaching to his legs.
He's like, bro, get your hand. Like, he's like, oh, I didn't know you were like that. And like grabs your arm and pulls it a little closer.
I'm like, wait, where's the food?
No, I'm not putting that in my food.
It'll taste good, I swear.
I don't care if it tastes good. I'm not doing that at the library.
I have 5-star reviews.
What do you mean? People don't.
Everyone loves it. Everyone that tries it loves it.
People, I don't care. I'm not doing that here. Look, look how much for the bag.
I'm like, it's on me this time.
Nah, I don't trust this. You trying to cut into someone's market, dog?
What do you mean, market? You telling me there's other people making this stuff?
What is this?
Bruh.
It's a spice.
What do you mean it's a spice?
I made it. I call it Cajun spice.
What? So he like gestures for you to like lean in closer because he's gotta whisper through you.
I lean in.
You mean this isn't a Sunday dream?
I lean in a little closer.
And he leans into you, bumps his forehead,
and then I'm like,
but he doesn't react at all.
I'm like, what the hell is that?
Alright, I'll take it.
Alright. And I'm gonna hand him the little baggie. I'm like, try it on anything. And everything.
He's like, alright, and he like pulls up like a bowl of like fried chicken, immediately sprinkles it on there.
What the fuck?
He's like, now you spread the word about my spice.
If it's good, I will.
Coming
and then he
to
tries
town.
and he looks at you like, man, where has this been my entire life? Bro, you could open
Be
up a
sure to tell all
restaurant
your
with
friends.
this.
Yeah, one day. But for now, I just need word out.
I got you.
I'm gonna change the culinary world.
I got you, homie.
And then I'm gonna leave the library.
He goes, "You welcome in this library anytime," as if he lives here. He doesn't live here, but he says, "You welcome here anytime."
I'm gonna leave the library, but I'm gonna keep in mind.
You're gonna keep in mind you're welcome there anytime.
Yeah.
Angel. Give me one sec. Man. Ugh. Angel, I want you to roll for local knowledge to see if you would know that you accidentally came off like you were doing a drug deal. I want you to roll for after the fact. I want you to roll for local knowledge.
No!
What did you get? What did you get? You do not know at all. You're like, man, he was being really weird about... Are people always that weird about spice here?
Like, damn.
You think spice is
This
just
place
something
is pretty
that people...
underdeveloped in the culinary sense.
Yeah, exactly. You think like these people are like...
They're like a third world country.
Exactly. They're like a third world country when it comes to like seasoning their food.
Nah, third world countries know how to season their food. They gotta enjoy it somehow.
No, fan. No, fan. Fan, all of the seasoning that they have is immediately stolen from them and given to a first world... I shouldn't say given, and like shipped to a first world country. What do you mean? There's none left for them.
No, they're creative. They use things they ain't supposed to.
Yeah, like dirt.
Yeah. And gravel.
Nah, not gravel. That's too big.
Maybe a little bit of lemongrass to really spice it up.
No, lemongrass is fancy. They can't have that. That's for the rich people.
They grow it there. They can steal a little bit.
No, they can't, fam. They get their fingernails cut off.
They can get a handful.
You're not gonna question me saying they get their fingernails cut off?
Nah, dude. It's like the Dutch Congo.
Wait, what do you mean there?
Better. I guess. Almost. Not really, though.
They're in the spice mines for 6 hours a day. Layla, you are now back at the harbor.
Well, I'm back.
Wait, did you want me to let you know if you were back in town or when you were back at the harbor?
Back in town.
Okay, well, you are back in town. You're kind of close to the harbor, but not quite there yet. You're like back by the bakery, essentially.
So, Layla's thinking to herself, like, he didn't go that way. It's fine. He didn't go that way.
But he may be out in the woods with whatever that was.
So her thoughts are, that might not be his shoes. Her thoughts are like...
Sorry, I was wiggling Bam Bam's mouth. That's why I'm laughing. Because I was wiggling his mouth and he was just sitting there staring at me like, why are you doing this?
My main thoughts are, she is going to think to herself, like, maybe he didn't want to deal with sleeping on the ship tonight, so went to find a place to stay.
Okay.
So she's going to ask a guard if there's any, like, inns.
Okay. He points you to one that's kind of cheap as far as tourist prices go. He points you to one. It's fairly close by. It's like southwest of where you are right now.
So Layla will go to that.
Okay. Just so you know, this is not the same place that Olivia is at. You are at a different one. Just for
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, baby, come back here. I'm putting you back in my lap, mister. I mean, the mistake of coming back over here.
So, at the inn, she's going to, like, go straight up to the front and be like,
hello, miss. How can I help you?
Hey, I have a question.
Yes?
Has there been, like... I'm going to assume they sort of look like regular sailor
yeah,
guys.
they do. Your group looks like regular sailors that would come through and trade.
One of my men is we can't find him, and I'm hoping he just went to an inn to sleep.
Oh well,
Do you have did you have a sailor at all recently?
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to give information like that away. I could get in trouble for letting things out like that. Sorry. I wish I could help.
Fair. I guess in that case she decides that she'll probably stay at the inn because it's getting late anyways, so she's going to relax in a room.
Okay. The lady asks for 30 silver coins.
Does she have that much?
Yeah. For now you do.
That's intimidating, but alright. she gives the 30.
I'm just saying, at some point you may have all your money stripped away. At some point you may gain an excess of money. That's all I'm saying.
Alright.
I'm not telling you which is when or what's where.
Alright, so she will give the money.
Okay. And she's going to accept it and hand you a room key. It is on the 2nd floor.
And she goes to her room then.
Okay. What is it? The only one now outside of a room is Despero still, right? Or did he head back, or did he just leave the library? Now that he's dealt his spice?
Did not head back.
Okay.
While I'm wandering around, I want to go find like a nice small bridge to stand on while looking into the distance of the forest.
There's not really any bridges around. The land here is very flat.
Can I climb a building?
No, you may not. Not without government intervention.
Oh, and then they're gonna find me with all the spice.
Yeah, they're gonna find you with the spice.
Constabulary.
And they are going to think it's something else.
So I'm gonna go back to my room, yeah, and I'll just look out my window while I'm journaling. Do I have a window?
No, you actually do not.
So I'm gonna rip out a piece of paper from my journal.
Angel, for this building, you could actually climb up on the roof, but you got to be really quiet about it.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
So I'm gonna need you to roll both stealth and athletics for me, or acrobatics. Stealth and acrobatics for me.
Okay, stealth is the first one. Oh no, acrobatics is the second one. Nice.
Okay.
It's loud, but I do it amazing.
Okay. You hear like someone like pound on their walls, like, "What are you doing up there?"
Damn, if only they could
I'm
have
just
seen that
not
sick
gonna
clip.
respond. I'm just gonna stand on the rooftop.
You hear
It
a
was me
ladder,
knocking on it.
you hear a ladder like gently hit the rain gutter on the roof, and you see the owner climb up. Like, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to look at the moon better.
Please be quiet when you come down, and he climbs down the ladder, but he leaves it there for you. That way you can at least get, excuse me, I burped, get down quieter.
Is the wind blowing to make it dramatic?
It is a gentle breeze, so like the leaves are rustling, but it's not like, it's nothing to worry about. Like, you don't feel like you're being pushed off the roof.
I stand there with my arms folded behind my back. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it, Mom.
That restaurant we always wanted. Oh.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a chef.
I'm really gonna be a chef, Mom. A single tear falls down your eye. A stray beam of wind catches it.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my room.
Okay. Okay, with everyone in their rooms, are y'all fine with ending this here for tonight?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think this is a decent place for us to end at. We had a nice full day of adventuring around town. Checked out the woods a little. A couple people heard voices in their heads.
All good fun.
I would like all of you to give me an occult roll real quick.
Oh, sick.
This will be for if you have a dream or not. Please put it in the roll for your life, because I'm gonna forget, because I'm not gonna write these tonight.
Instead of bot stuff?
I meant bot stuff. I meant
okay.
there. Please use the, or at least type your roll in there. If you roll with physical dice. Does this bot work? I'm checking something with this bot real quick.
Well, I got a dirty 20.
That's not what I want.
Forget, where's the occult stat?
Knockland, we can't.
I wanted to check because it says sum, but that's for the sum of the dice. It should be there. Angel, it goes off your intelligence modifier.
Let's go, Sammy.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a 19. I have a +1.
Nice.
Same.
That is the exact same as Stan.
Huh.
Look at what
We're occult
Angel,
buddies.
on your sheet, go for the knowledge, and then religion in parentheses for occult, okay?
Go for...
Put it where?
In, please put it in bot stuff for me.
Go for knowledge?
Angel,
Spot stuff.
it's
there it is.
at the very top. Angel,
Dirty.
on your sheet, if I ask for occult, I want you to use, in the ones that just say knowledge and then a bunch of things in parentheses next to it, I want you to use knowledge and then religion if I ask for an occult roll. So I'm gonna
where knowledge is.
Well, I type on the right side of it, but I don't think that edits it for you. Angel, share your screen for me.
Uh-huh.
It should be close to the bottom.
To the bottom.
Oh, I'm talking about Angel's thing. For, Aspen
Oh,
for bot
the
stuff.
occult?
Yeah, for the occult. It's alphabetical order at least. Angel has a different sheet than the ones that we've been using.
Oh,
He
okay.
has an online one that has things laid out differently.
So, occultism?
Yes, roll for occultism.
Okay.
I'll share my screen.
Sam, this one is not Jerry.
What? Oh, so my familiar can be Jerry, though.
Yes, your familiar may be named Jerry, and you do not have
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh man, jeez.
And what is this?
Oh,
what is this
knowledge?
Leshy's name?
What?
Religion.
His name is Tauntaun.
What do I put here?
On the
The same as intelligence?
go all the way down to that one that says religion. On the very right side, I want you to type in occultism in that box. Because that is what I'm going to have you. If that is, oh, what the? Ooh. But yeah, Angel, if I have you roll occultism, that's the one I specifically want you to use for that. Okay.
Okay. It's not logging me back in.
Is it being cringe?
It is.
Okay. Thank you for those rolls. I will give you your dreams at some point before the next session.